Alright, nice. I don't have to make a new save file, so let's start with this. Aww. Okay, well, I gotta be careful with that. I just let the turbo run its course there. Oh my god, Zeal, thank you for the follow. Or for the raid. Thank you for all the follows too, by the way. GG on finishing the run. Oh, I bought 2 of them, crap. The legend. I'm gonna have to trash one of those stick poles, or whatever. How's everybody doing? Tire? Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a short stream, but damn, you really went hard at routing. Good luck on the hundo tomorrow. I'll try and tune in when I can. I really neglected doing runs of Breath of Fire over the last few days, but it's fine. It was all for a good cause. Okay, nice. Welcome in everybody from Zeal Stream. My name is iBlink22. I'm a JRPG speedrunner, and currently I'm aiming to try and get the world record in Breath of Fire 2. We had a run the other day that was world record pace and died in Infinity, and it was very painful. So we know it's possible now, and I'm gonna work towards getting that. The runaway in this game sucks pretty bad, so we have to take a lot of encounters if we can. You'll be fine. Like, it'll come back to you, and the natural FF7 mentality. Oh, this is a bad one. I didn't level from that? I guess not. This should definitely level me. We're definitely gonna level up from this fight, so let's see. I don't think I heal. Ooh! Oh, this is a very good Mount Fubi. Oh, I do too. They're so great. I really like this speedrun, but man, the RNG is so infuriating. Okay, nice. Okay, good. But yeah, anytime you get the good RNG stuff, it feels so satisfying, like almost like a drug. Oh, that was a really low roll. I think he underrolled here. Because we could have gotten some damage in on Paulo. Man, no crits. That's kind of rough. I might have to heal. Yeah, probably was a good idea I healed. Damn, my PB had an even better Mount Fubi than that. That's crazy. Hope everyone's excited for Zeal's Hundo tomorrow. I'm pretty glad. I'm glad the route came together and that it's pretty realizable even with the lucky sevens. Very nice. Because that was the one thing I was very worried about. And it was one of the last things that I incorporated into the run before taking a huge break. I actually was making that route back in 2023. Nice leadoff. So leadoffs are 100% guaranteed runaway, and it's really nice when we get them in the speed run. Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay, good. He didn't get poisoned. But yeah, I started making that route back in 2023, and then I kind of got tired of Hundo with how long the category is and trying to run it. That I think roughly early 2024, I stopped the routing, and it was a good deal done up to the big shoes, and I had thoughts about what I wanted to do for the rest of the run. Like, very specifically, the Lucky Sevens was part of that. Oh, I didn't need to do this. Because Bo can just kill everything here. So that was a wasted animation. Yeah, Rainover, thank you for the good lucks. Hopefully RNG today is nice. This part of Mount Fubi is being less good, but it's not too bad. Yo, Archangel, thank you for the follow. Okay, leadoffs are nice. We should be getting to roaches pretty soon. This might be the last fight, and hopefully it is. Ah, not this fight. This fight is less bad on this part of the Mount Fubi, but when you do get it, it really is rough. I heal the roaches. If Bo levels off of this, I won't heal for roaches. He didn't, damn it. Well, now this is slow. Okay, lead off is fine. I'm gonna go risky here. I'm not gonna heal. This is so unlucky. Right, I didn't need this either. The end of Mount Fubi wasn't good. It might actually kill my run. Yeah, thank you for the Zeal subscribe. Yeah, thank you for the sub, Jeff. Oof, really rough. I might keep the run if, okay, that's good. I might keep the run if it's a no get up roach. We'll have to see. How's it going, Rebel? Second part of Mount Fubi sucked. Couldn't do anything about it. Another herb. Well, I think the run's dead. Yeah, run's dead. 2 get-ups is already a run death. Like, this is too much time loss for me. Crap. And then start timer. I had such a good early game, but I don't have very much time to save throughout the run, so that... It's really hard to run against right now. A lot of time save happens also in like the middle and the end, but I mean, I'm willing to accept some level of time loss at the beginning, but plus 2 minutes is too much. I'd rather reset within the first 20 minutes for a better pace than go at like plus 2 or 3 minutes and then it turns out that I didn't get any of my time save later. And all of it was just purely encounters. The first half of the mountain was really good, and then the second half was just brutal. And the reason that I'm willing to accept, like, a little bit of being behind on the Roach split is because my PB had an extraordinarily lucky Mount Fubi in total. Like, even that first half that we had last run was really good. And I still was slow compared to my PB. It just shows how good the PB time was. Oh. Well, this might be a reset already. Yeah. A dodge? That's so bad. Latency with the retro tink is really low. I want to. It depends which retro tink you're going for, Rebel. Are you going with the 2x or the 5x? YouTube title's wrong? Oh no! What do I have it set as? Oh, you're right. I thought I said it. No, thank you. 5x? Okay, that's the one that I'm using, and I think it's like a half a millisecond or something like that. Or it's really short. But I don't know if it's that short. I'd have to look at it again. Yo, Fonny X, welcome in. I'm gonna get a huge little... Yeah, take a look at it on its site. It tells you specifically. That's a good roll. That's good. Chance we under roll. Nope, okay. Let me change the title. Ooh, thank you. Glad to hear. Thanks, Jeff. Now I'm actually curious. Retro tank. Okay, yeah. If you're in frame lock mode, it says 0.25 frames. So it's under a millisecond. Yeah. Like, I actually don't notice the latency. Like, there have been a couple instances that I've noticed it. But it was like so minor. More of your latency is gonna come from your streaming capture. Or your monitor. But I'm running through a switch box and a CRT. I don't notice very much latency at all. I'll have to compare to OBS right now. Hold on. Which I can't. I don't have a chance to. Nice, nice. So you're going for the console setup? I think you're gonna like it. It feels very smooth compared to emulator. Ooh. What in particular? Because the 5X is supposed to be very good for the 3D generation, the 32-bit. Yo, Pern, thank you for good luck. For anyone who's watching the run, just as a little explanation, this run is very intense RNG. Like you just saw with the previous run, that there are a lot of encounters, and a lot of the time we don't get the opportunity to run from them, so we'll have to take encounters. So trying to get through them as fast as possible is the best way to handle the speed run. If you try to run, you have a very low chance of success until very late in the run when you have a few characters and shaman. And even then, it's still a little bit whack because the game factors your runaway chance based on your party speed versus the enemy, and most enemies are faster than you. The only case where we don't do that is in the final dungeon. We set it up where we have one party member alive, and we set them up to be extremely fast that they almost always will run away in most chances. It's basically like a 1% chance to fail a runaway at that point. But you do see a lot of encounters, so the chance of the runaway failing is, I wouldn't say common, but it's not rare. And then even then, there are a lot of RNG checkpoints in the run. So I like to always compare this to Final Fantasy IX for anyone who's seen that speedrun, because I know that run has no manipulation in the runaway, and the RNG is totally random in that game. Nice, Kophase is definitely recommending it. Sweet. Yeah, the only thing I would say, Rebel, if you get a chance, a well-maintained SNES will do you wonders. Some people are very rough with their SNES. So you could always take the SNES to see if there's like an electronics specialist that can you know, recap it or clean it up for you if they have that available to them, if you don't feel comfortable doing it yourself. Oh, I remember Kophase now. Kophase was the Breath of Fire 3 runner. I was like, I've seen the name. And since we have Turbo Legal, an ASCII pad will do you wonders too. Okay. Not a bad childhood. He's the buffest. Man, Zeal, I'd argue this run can feel more brutal through the whole run compared to Breath of Fire 3. I need to see the entire Breath of Fire 3 run strategies, because I'll be slamming my head against the table once I get late into the run just due to fishing. Trying to spawn a fishing spot is horrible. This is true. My equivalent of mutant in this run is Baba. The Baba split is so rough, because you're forced to run away in that. Crap. Okay, at least I didn't overbuy. Okay, that was actually not a slow glitch, so... No, there is a glitchless run, but this is the glitched version. I did that one slow, though. The glitchless run actually probably is one of the more brutal runs for, I would probably say, in the series. Okay, not a bad thing. I did learn the BOF2 run like 2 years ago. What did you think of the run? He's cheating for real, for real? Alright, dude. Or did you learn the glitchless route or this one? Damn. Any percent good ending? Got it. Okay. 2 leeches is not bad. You found it really slow and badly paced? You're not wrong. I think I just do this. I can see that being a thing given that you're... struggling to not hit encounters. Yeah. Oh, wow, Bo might die here. Okay, he lives. Yeah, I can understand that. Because I feel like we were starting to get more people interested into Breath of Fire 1. Because even old-time runners were thinking of coming back, and then they got really turned off to that whole situation. Yo, Koface, thank you for the follow. Yeah, the marbles really feels nice when you can just go through the entire run with no encounters. Then it just feels dependent on you executing bosses correctly. And that always feels nice. Ooh, this was nice. Yeah, at first, yeah. I would agree with that. That was still a really good Mount Fubi. It was almost as good. It was almost as good as the last run. Oh, but Ryu's level 3. Ryu's level 3, so... that doesn't really do anything for us. So we did 19, 29. Oh, it's dead here. And the other one took 12, I think. Numbers would be nice, dude. 20. Dead. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well. I know, nice counter. Jinsol, thank you for the follow. I think a special here is gonna feel really good. But it's not happening. And that was still considered a good pace run, like through that section. Oh, are you kidding me? That was the last tile. Okay, I'll take the lead off though. Oh yeah, my PB all the way through the reset split was too insane. It was so good. And the thing is that when I go through to August, then the run just goes as a roller coaster. I lose like a minute on August, and then I lose, then I gain some time back on Terrapin and lose it again later. This is the worst splits to run against. Okay. Two leadoffs so far, that's pretty good. Yeah, I ended up under-leveled for Baba. And I had to burn an encounter for it. And it lost me some good amount of time. So actually, that's a good point. Maybe I can take a slightly worse run. Maybe not plus 2 minutes, like 2.5 minutes, but something decent, maybe. Yeah, like I ended up severely under-leveled. This is the last encounter. This is actually a really good one. This is a way better Mount Fubi. Oh, come on, Bo. You don't need to flex like that. Alright. So normally you can get through this screen without an encounter. And that's why I was saying last run was pretty unfortunate. Yeah, like that. If you do get an encounter, that's like super unlucky. Wow. I'm starting the Roaches sub-3 split. That's so cool. This is actually going to be a run. Oh, okay. Yeah, attack bow. Nice. I do need them to hit Ryu more, though. I didn't even realize Bo was that damaged. I might need to heal him. I'm burning a little bit of time here. I fucked up big time. Okay. No, it's a really weird formula, but essentially you have like, I think it's a 1/8 chance, or maybe it's a 1/4 chance to get a lead off, and it's bugged. It's because it's actually based off of your, I think it's your lead party member having an empty slot in their accessory. And it was because they were supposed to have that if you had a fast shoes equipped in that slot. But they bugged it, and instead it's if they have an empty accessory. Oof. Caught up is not great. But at least we're now in a rotation where Bo is going to get it, so every turn. Oh, he got a lot on that get up. Okay. Good pace. Sub 21. Yeah, we can keep this run. I say good pace and like people are gonna be confused like what plus 52 seconds? But yeah, no, like I had insanely bad I had an insanely good run at this point. So yeah, this is keepable. Yeah, I think if this run doesn't make it, I think what I do is I keep anything that's under plus a minute and a half. I know, right, Kyo? 52? Hey, Death Warp time. Come on, fight! 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 Oh, he almost finished himself off, too. The one thing I like about Breath of Fire 2 compared to 1 is the fact that you can actually target your own party members for death warps. I'm kind of disappointed that Breath of Fire 1 didn't have that. What did I say that was a masturbate? Oh, hitting yourself? Almost finished himself off. Oh, okay. Yeah. It totally was. Good job. Good job, Zeal. Zeal fits in this channel very perfectly with all my bad masturbation and sex jokes. So that's what they're calling it now? Ryu's just smacking himself in the back. I think I've had one pace that had a late 19-minute roach that did not suffer from level situations. Noted, Zeal fits with masturbation and sex jokes. I think that alone could be a sex joke, Sonya. He fits. That was the intention? Nice. Okay, that was weird. It didn't have the speed up text, okay. Oh! Because I didn't have Turbo A on. Okay. I'm so dumb. Alright. I think this game would benefit a lot from a cutscene remover, to be honest. I know that Charles started asking Nitrodon to work on that as a ROM hack, and I think it's in the works. Definitely would save something like close to 2 hours on this run, though, because some of these cutscenes are really long. Imagine a CSR for Breath of Fire 3. I wonder how much time you'd save on that. The downside is you lose a lot of your bathroom breaks. $3 time save, or 3 hours is the run length? I know. Yeah, they still would. 4 hours without a bathroom break is still pretty long. At least if you're keeping yourself healthy. That's such a troll bush, man. You're like one step away from the stupid thing, so... Okay, I need 24 experience. How would I get 24? Oh, this is a bad fight. Counters would be nice here. A counter on him, maybe? Hmm. Oh, perfect. We kill it right here. So now I only need 18? We get another one on the way back. Yeah, it's a decent pace. The Corsair walk ended up being also insanely fast too in PB. We got one encounter that was a really quick encounter before the bridge, so it was still in the hometown area. And then I only got one encounter on the way to Corsair. And I think even the encounter that I got on the way to Corsair was one I killed. But I think I also remember that the Mount Fubi fights I got were lead-offs. So I didn't even fight anything in Mount Fubi. Yeah, 18 more experience. I don't need to fight anything, really. Like, I'll only need to fight in the later... That's a good fight to get a lead off on. I think I only need to get one fight after Corsair and I should be fine. That's a good lead off too. Oh, boss ass bush. That's a good bush. Okay, this is the last encounter. Ooh, hit me, hit me. Good. Ugh. Please don't. Okay, good. Damn it. Come on. I got one more turn. Oh, it's GG. Miss, miss? Okay. Really good. Okay. Still gotta run. No, I backed out of the menu. No, it doesn't do that. It doesn't increase, I don't believe. It only increases with your party's Vigor for all the people who are alive. And also, we luckily got here early, so we don't need to rest at the inn. I'll just need to heal on the map. Unfortunate runaway, but it's not too bad. Oh, yeah. Yo, Billy Quiz, thank you for the good luck. Yeah, this game is very brutal. And any percent is the safest one. Glitchless ends up being very brutal because you actually have risk of run death pretty frequently in the run. Let's see what the fight is that we have out here. And I need a time warp also. Okay, what is this? Lead off, we'll take it. And I will time warp now. This is the mutant part right here. This dungeon. I almost can't kill anything in here, and it's actually faster to try and run away from everything. Oof. Actually, this is the fight I want. I want to get 2 of these guys. Oh, that might kill him. Good fight. I'm okay. How's it going, Arctic? We love BOF2. Nice. The viewers love it. Once you acquire dragons, I take it somewhat safer. Yeah. I mean, once we have people who have moon drops, so once we get Nina, the run just becomes miles safer. Since we glitched weapons onto people, the moment we get the first person who has one of the glitched weapons, the run just becomes miles safer. Yeah. I'll kill this, actually. It's gonna give me my my level, so I'd rather do that. And he has a higher chance of missing. There it is. If this doesn't kill, I might be dead. Okay, good. Good. Designator, thank you for the follow. Oh, really? Here's the... She slammed me? I'm dead. I'm dead, essentially. Yeah, GG. The run's dead. Oh, maybe not? Yeah, if it hits me, I'm dead. Yeah, run's dead. Maybe a gut save? Nah, GG. Alright. I don't have time for another reset. Who are we sending you off to? That is the run. That is where we die. I'm gonna send you off to an Earthbound run. I'll try and get more runs tomorrow. And I might be able to reset a little bit more frequently than just a couple of times. Thank you all for watching, and tune in to, well, I guess Zeal's Hundo is happening tomorrow, but if y'all are looking for a little bit of Breath of Fire on a Breath of Fire Sunday, feel free to come by. It'll probably be somewhere around this time, maybe a little earlier. But take it easy, have fun, see you next time. Happy Breath of Fire Sunday for all of you that are already on Sunday, and have a good rest of your Saturday elsewise. Later.